take out whoever fired it before we can... Those must be the guys who shot down our chopper. Take them out! Now!
That's all the fun I can stand in one day.
Perhaps that will give you some time to think.
Who taught you how to fight? Your mom? We're done now.
Like American? Yeah, you stupid, vaguely foreign freaks! You ruined my vacation! And you, dumb as nails shield clones! I saw what you did to those cherry blossoms back there. You think those things grow on trees? And you think it makes me less of a man if I came here for the Cherry Blossom Festival, huh? You're laughing with your eyes! I can see it! Fine! Time for a little boss battle, suckers!
Doc, you ain't.
They didn't send it, huh?
Looks like it might be nap time for Spidey.
Press the attack!
We're done now, right?
They are monsters! We have their numbers!
Ouch! I knew I should have sprung for the health meter enlargement I saw in that email. You're probably trying to clear out these terrorists, huh? Can I join the party? I'll join on any basis you want, as long as I get the keys to the Stark Tower executive washroom.
All clear, Commander.
I'll take things from here. Titanium Man seems to be behind all this. He just made off with some senators and took them underground. We'll cover the Capitol. You get down to the subway and pursue that tin-plated Russian and his pals. I'll keep you in mind. Now go!
Come on! That-a-way! The subway! Hey, when we see Titanium Man, let's try to get him to say moose and squirrel. If I were a supersized Russian bad guy, I'd head for some American chow. This way, to the food court.
You think you're gonna get away with this on my watch? All right, the cavalry! Now!
I can make you something, but... Ooh, sorry. That's gonna leave a bruise. Who taught you how to fight? Your mom?
Thanks. That big guy dragged Senator Lieber and the others toward Union Station. Keep going this way.
Just tell the doctor you walked into a door. Like 50 times. Say what you want about Titanium Man. At least the trains are still running on time.
Da, Americans. Your precious representative is safe. For now. Do you have the courage to save him? Let us see.
Now it's gone too far. Nobody attacks America's food courts! Just quit already!
Would you say that was amazing or spectacular? Thought about learning a trade instead.
Supervillains, huh? Always in the last place you look.
I hate when these fights go to the scorecards.
Ooh! Can we stop for a cool, refreshing beverage? Cashing product placement checks works up a mean thirst.
Oh, don't be too embarrassed. I've been doing this for a while.
When in DC, be sure to visit our scenic national parking garage.
Diplomacy would have been less painful.
Well, that's all the fun I can stand in one day.
We will bury you!
Just trying to escape with our elected representative. Get your own, buddy!
Take your friend and corrupt leader back. I have no use for that.
I was sorry, but I wouldn't leave it.
Follow me, heroes, if you dare!
Senator Lieber from New York State, good to meet you. You've done us a great service. You heroes are okay in my book. Maybe we should put this registration business on hold.
Sounds like a fine idea, sir. You know, it might be hard to believe, but underneath these fancy costumes, we're just ordinary folks with ordinary problems.
Oh, I believe you're more than ordinary. Amazing or spectacular comes to mind. Well, best of luck trying to catch that maniac. Like our state motto says, Excelsior.
Don't I know you from somewhere?
You don't look like the voting type.
Yeah, whatever. Hey guys, I'll take these pencil pushers back to the Capitol. Give me a call if you want to hang out again.
Americans, your deaths await you. Here you are once again, a nation divided. Only this time, you will fall. With a little help, if necessary. Spare, yes? Your democratic ideals will be your undoing once your own people turn against you.
I'd stay and insult you some more, but I've got things to
Did you really think it would be that easy? До свидания.
Keep attacking. You'll disrupt his cloak
Where's that famous Western mine? These mini-sentry guns will give you something new to think about.
Diplomacy would have been less painful.
The Registration Act will be passed by your cowardly leaders, and you will become criminals. Sworn back, my friends!
I do this for free.
Ever considered surrendering?
This the best they can do against us? Or we will take you out! Plenty of talking.
Cannot harm what they cannot see.
Looks like it might be nap time for Spidey. You thought about learning a trade.
I need a power boost.
When this is done, no one will ever trust you heroes again.
Gonna be a good time! I require assistance! Look at that comment!
Stick around. I need my exercise. Sure, I beat you, but that doesn't help me pay my rent.
Gonna keep some, eh? They better not be paying us in dollars.
You can still run away like the coward you are.
You think you've won, but you haven't. You'll soon see. You have already lost everything.
And so, to answer your question, Mr. Senator, in spite of these recent events, I don't believe forcing superheroes to register with the government is the answer. This law would split the hero community right down the middle, with consequences I'm not sure any of us want to ponder.
Was that really your best shot?
Sneaking around doesn't become you, Steve.
Maybe I'll need the practice. Maybe we all will.
Don't be so melodramatic. This whole thing would affect you least of all. You're already deputized.
The Registration Act would tear down everything we've done, destroy a century-old tradition of...
I'm trying to save it, Steve. As much of it as I can, anyway. Don't you see where this is headed? All it's going to take is one more slip-up by anyone in a cape, and we'll be lucky if registration is the worst they do. They could just turn us all into criminals, hunt us all down.
No, they won't, Tony. Not in my country.
Now return to our special live episode of The New Warriors, coming to you straight from Stamford, Connecticut, where the Warriors have just been spotted by their supervillain quarry. Looks like it's on.
I've got cold heart, you guys. Hey, somebody snag Nitro. He's rabbiting.
Don't worry, Speedball. I'm on it. On your feet, Nitro, and don't bother trying any of your stupid exploding tricks.
Oh, baby, don't you even know? You're playing with the big boys now.
Reports now coming in from Stamford, Connecticut indicate a massive explosion in a residential neighborhood.
Just over 12 hours ago now, and preliminary casualties are said to be over 600. In Washington, rumblings on whether superhero reform should be brought to the table.
Following last week's devastating explosion, Congress has rushed through passage of the Superhuman Registration Act, with the president expected to sign it.
This is just completely insane, Hill. I won't do it.
I'm sorry, was it not clear I was giving you an order?
You're asking me to arrest people who risk their lives for this country every day.
No, I'm ordering you to obey the will of the American people, Captain. Either you help us bring them in, or we'll bring you in.
Weapons down, gentlemen. Or I...
Trank darts, now! Take him down! Take him down!
Son, if you want to stay conscious.
You idiot. We were trying to save lives.
Of all the people to go underground, Captain America. Now every superhero who disagrees with the act suddenly has a leader. Maybe we should hold off until...
That won't be necessary, Mr. President. Registration can go forward as planned. We'll take care of Captain America.
And with the passage of the Superhuman Registration Act earlier this week, superheroes around the country are being forced to choose a side. Do they register with the government to uphold the law, or become part of an underground resistance movement? So far...
Can you believe this is really going down? The act kicks in at midnight, but word is S.H.I.E.L.D.'s gonna be here sooner than that, taking signatures. Or prisoners. I want to talk to Cage about it, but he's too busy arguing with Mr. Fantastic over there. Maybe you can break into their little powwow and get some sense out of them.
Warning. Secure... complete. As of midnight tonight, any superhuman personnel listed as unregistered will be treated by the building security systems as hostile.
Now it's a party.
Understand your skepticism, Luke, but you have to believe me. I've crunched the numbers, and we absolutely can't rebel against the government on this. If we do, the consequences...
Can't be any worse than burning the Constitution.
You're exaggerating. This is a temporary measure. Once things settle down...
I ain't buying it, Reed. And I can't believe somebody as brainy as you would.
Oh, hello. Good timing. Perhaps you can talk some sense into Mr. Cage here. He and Iron Fist seem determined to get arrested.
He's the one who needs a reality check. But good luck getting anywhere with that.
Dr. Pym, Latverian nanite samples have just arrived for you from the Baxter building.
You have reached the voice mailbox of
Reed Richards.
Please leave your message at the tone.
Yeah, hey Reed, this is Ben. Look, I can't do this. Lord knows I've followed you into some pretty crazy places over the years, but somehow this is one place I can't go. I've been thinking about it for a long time. Registration's wrong.
Though the incident was eclipsed,
I won't support a law I don't believe in,
point toward the
but
Washington,
I'm still a
D.C.
patriot.
attack as evidence that
I ain't gonna
superheroes
fight
are
my own
absolutely
government, so
necessary
the
in
way I
today's
see it,
world.
that leaves me only one choice. I'm out. Going underground till this thing blows over. Don't bother trying to find me.
Let's go crazy.
Are you sure you can get us to Cap without leading them right to him?
Got it covered. You just stick with me.
But what about the rest? How can we convince...
They're gonna have to make their own choice. Stark, Richards, and Songbird are obviously a lost cause. But maybe. Well, speak of the devil. So you folks made up your minds yet? From what I hear, they ain't gonna give you much more time to sit on the fence.
Miriam Sharp, prominent parent of a young Stanford victim, today...
Cap in charge, as long as it takes.
The Registration Act.
Cap took out a squad of those losers without breaking a sweat. I bet you could do the same. I ain't no government puppet, and I assume you feel the same way. There are worse things you could do than risk jail time to do the right thing. Glad to hear it. We're gonna need some real heroes to get through this thing. Anyway, think it over. But like I said, you better hurry up.
On the eve of the Registration Act going into effect, the grim work of identifying all the Stanford victims continues. An official list of confirmed...
I'm a cut above the rest.
...completed for weeks.
Hey, you come to a decision yet? For now, yeah, it is. Stanford would never have happened if superheroes had proper oversight. Cap threw any chance of peace away when he put those SHIELD agents in the hospital. No one's got a better reason to be paranoid than I do. And I'm telling you, this is the way it's gotta go. Let's not start playing what if. What happened, happened. All we can do now is try to make sure it doesn't happen again. Look, I can't make the decision for you. Just remember, we're supposed to protect people. Signing up for training and accountability is the best way to do that.
Of course.
Now it's a party.
Weaver decried the recent passage of the Registration Act today.
I didn't sign up to try and go risk.
Reed,
I'm trying, but I just can't follow you.
And so, in a worst-case scenario, we'd find ourselves in the equivalent of a superpowered civil war.
Heroes so busy fighting each other, the criminals get a free pass.
Exactly. That's where you and the Thunderbolts would come in, Melissa. We need you to help S.H.I.E.L.D. keep crime under control while we focus on... Oh, hello again. I'm glad to see you're not going off half-cocked like Luke, Danny, and Eli over there seem to be. We need cooler heads to prevail at a time like this. There's morality and there's practicality. I may have personal issues with the act, but I also have hard evidence that if we rebel against it, the entire world's future will be imperiled. So, there's really only one sane choice here.
We'd like to hear what you have to say about this historic event. Our online polls will be open until midnight. Log on and make your voice heard.
I'm not saying the SRA is evil, but going down a path we know leads to disaster would certainly be irresponsible and foolish. I'm not sure that's been determined. Incarceration, most likely. Those who violently resist might accidentally be harmed. Of course not. But anyone who openly resists law enforcement should know the risk they're taking. I'm sorry, I can't discuss this indefinitely with you. I hope you make the intelligent choice here.
Security. Prepare to receive inbound S.H.I.E.L.D. contingent.
Hey, good times, huh? I can. The government's always wanted to take us down a peg. Now they see their chance. But Cap showed us what we need to do. I mean doing whatever it takes to keep S.H.I.E.L.D. from taking over. That's what this is all about. Between you and me, I hope so. I have no intention of registering. And we're gonna need a leader. Open your eyes. Powerful people are using a tragedy to take over. Cap sees that. If you had any sense, you'd see it too. Look, personal freedom is what Cap's fighting for. This is your choice to make. I know which way I'm going. Hopefully you do too.
Miriam Sharp, prominent parent of a young Stanford victim, today praised Congress's swift action on passing the Registration Act.
All superhumans, the Registration Act is in effect. You are now required to meet with Commander Hill and register your identity with S.H.I.E.L.D.
Though the incident was eclipsed by Stanford, many advocates point toward the Washington, D.C.
I'm glad to see you're willing to meet with me on civil terms. Once you register, I'm sure we'll have a productive relationship. The paperwork is right here. Step up and sign, please. Because it's the law, and because if you don't, we'll drop you so fast your super little heads will spin. So, what's it gonna be, heroes? Just sign up here and you'll be bona fide law enforcement agents. You're not looking to start trouble, are you? One more stunt like that and there'll be hell to pay.
Let's play catch!
These claws ain't just for show.
Bad choice, Logan.
Maybe, but it'll be worth it to make your life a living hell along the way, babe.
Jeez, Mr. Cage?
Don't worry, kid. He'll bounce back from this. Songbird will be fine, too. You made the right choice. I knew you would. Now let's get the hell out of here before we got more of these lackeys to deal with.
Welcome to the Resistance. It's good to see there's still heroes like us willing to stand up for what's right. It's also encouraging to see a significant number of S.H.I.E.L.D. agents defecting to our side. They call themselves the White Star, apparently in my honor. I can't tell you we're in for an easy time, though. Stark and S.H.I.E.L.D. have advanced technology and almost unlimited resources at their disposal.
Yeah, but none of that matters. What we got is more important.
Yes. We have the moral high ground. We know we're in the right. Our path to victory? Convince the public to repeal that law by remaining steadfast. And by showing everyone what it really means to be a hero.
We got a lot of operations in the works, so you can count on being asked to help out real soon.
Meantime, feel free to explore our command bunker. This abandoned Hydra storage facility is no Stark Tower, I know, but it'll hold up if S.H.I.E.L.D. comes knocking.
We won't win this thing holed up in here. Head over to the briefing station when you're ready for your first mission.
Cap, this is Cable. Just got your last encrypted voicemail, and I had a few responses. I could go down the laundry list, but it all boils down to this. What's it gonna take for you to accept that we are truly at war here? I mean, I appreciate your offer to send along Victor and company to help set up shop here. But old Hydra tech with just minor updates? Battle robots that you want me to outfit with stunners only? With all due respect, Captain, we can't pull our punches just because we're dealing with old friends. We've both been through wars. We both know what the price could be for losing this one. I know I can help you win it, if you'll just let me.
What can I do for you? I guess folks assume I stand for the American government. I don't. I stand for the American dream. The American way of life. In the end, I'd say freedom. I think the Founding Fathers would agree. We have to stand up for what's right, no matter what. Glad we see eye to eye on that.
Hail, my
friend. Captain America hath said it's a war. Such thoughts aside. We gods live for a very long time, mortal. The ways in which we do so are our own business. Captain America hath led us to countless victories. Where he goes, Hercules shall follow. I hope that your loyalty also holds firm, my friend. Farewell for now. We shall speak again anon.
Delta team, please report to the briefing room.
Hello there. You're right. I've had something of a checkered past. I've made some mistakes, but I want to do the right thing. I'm just grateful the Cap took me in. I intend to show him my best from now on. I haven't heard anything from him since he went underground. That's a good question. I'll let you figure out the answer. Gotta run. Later.
What's that? They were similar to me and the Young Avengers when they started, but at the end, not so much. I wouldn't have been there in the first place. Not without knowing more about the situation first. You could be drafted for war at age 18. This is no different. Except I wasn't drafted. I've seen nasty before. Don't worry about me. Hey, I gotta run. Later.
Bad news. Our base in Jersey City has been discovered by S.H.I.E.L.D. Our people are under attack and need immediate support. Cable was in charge of setting up this operation, but we've lost contact with him. We need to recover weapons crucial to our movement and, more importantly, protect the data Cable had compiled regarding our allies and other prospective base locations. From what we can tell, the base defenses are already compromised. Get there ASAP and hit those invading S.H.I.E.L.D. forces from behind. Then get our people and our intel out of there.
Team, this is Cable. S.H.I.E.L.D. is planting explosives to destroy our combat drones. Take out their agents and disable the bombs. I'm dispatching Spider-Woman to support you. They're approaching your position. Take them out.
Unregistered capes, get them! Register this, nameless polygonal S.H.I.E.L.D. guys! People pay personal trainers a fortune for that kind of workout.
Way out.
Get onto the boat! S.H.I.E.L.D's trying to destroy our equipment. We don't have much time.
Sure, why not?
Grab the explosives and get them away from the cargo! Clock's ticking! Remove those bombs! Hurry! Get the explosives off the boat!
What's the matter? Can't take the heat?
We're almost out of time! Impressive. All of our gear is safe, thanks to you. Cables hold up nearby in an old Hydra base we repurposed. Leave my past out of this. We've got people to protect.
What a match! My fist and your face! You know, they don't call me amazing for nothing. Take it easy on you if you can hum my theme song.
All unregistered combatants are ordered to stand down.
What a burn. Did that hurt as much as I think it did?
We are authorized to use deadly force.
We can't stop them!
Ever considered surrendering? Cool. I hate when these fights go to the scorecards.
I'll open the gate. Get in here and stop Shield.
They aren't backing down. Prepare for assault maneuvers.
I'll take it easy on you if you can hum my theme song. What a match! My fist and your face! The thing about a secret identity, it's secret. Ever considered surrendering? Did that hurt as much as I think it did?
Grab those mines. Use them to hit the chopper.
Your stunt in Stark Tower was cute, but this is just lunacy. You're facing down all of S.H.I.E.L.D. and taking on your own government. I respect your sense of morality, but it's misplaced. Regardless, I can't let you go any further. I don't want to fight you, but you're giving me no choice. Unit 2, attack positions! Unit 2, attack positions! Agents, form up on me!
You obviously have everything. Medium or well done?
Did you honestly think we'd be unable to call in reinforcements, Natasha? Your biggest weakness is your overconfidence.
I could easily say the same thing to you, Jessica. You can't win this war.
Time will tell.
I've disabled Black Widow's security override. Get inside, now!
You heard the man. Head in there and support him. Hey, we're on the side that doesn't put our friends in prison, but we'll restrain her for now. Now go! The White Star troops in there need your support.
We're mounting a defense just ahead of your position. Move in and hit shield from behind.
It sounds cool!
Got past us before the force field went up. Knowledge, Hutchins. We'll be on the lookout. Meanwhile, hold that line.
Next time, try to be less.
Those shield devastators are ripping the base apart. Take them out! I'll open the passage to the right. The electrical subsystem's overloaded. I need you to bring the turret defenses online. Get into that control room. Find someone or something that can get through the electrical field. Good. Now cycle the power to restore the turret. You'll have to hit the switches in the right order. Turret's online. That'll put a few dents in those bots.
White Star Forces, this is Spider-Woman. Our position is being overrun by shield reinforcements. Watch your back!
Jessica! Damn! Get back to the central hub and stop shield! Bishop's blasting holes in our defenses. Take out those troops.
Register, schmegister.
Defense online. We've got a chance now. Meet up with me in the rear of the base and we'll plan our next move. Hang back. Their bots are prying open the doors. I can seal them out, but it'll take a moment.
Courtesy of the Merc with a Merc.
Here come our men.
ugly, but you are ugly!
First door secured. I'll work on the other two.
You look like someone like me is a member. Register? Come on! I fell asleep halfway through the fine print. I'm really all about the money, honey.
I'd ask if you're gonna come quietly, but you've already answered that one a few times tonight.
Forget it!
He wanted a war. He got one. Now head to the... Bishop! Team, get down here! We've got trouble!
Yeah, why don't you come down here? You can wave goodbye to Cable while we drag his sorry butt to jail. Unless you think you can stop us.
Test. Team, this is Cable. I'm in lockdown here, but I can send you burst transmissions via my infonet. You need to reach my position and stop Bishop before he downloads our intel.
As you can see, we've made ourselves at home. Hope you don't mind. Support team to the entrance! Get those unregistered heroes!
Now that's
robots locked into a power terminal. I need you to knock out 3 of those terminals so I can clear your way here.
If you can hum my theme song.
Good work. I'll point you toward the other 2 terminals.
You've been smoked.
Fire target! Another one down. Watch it. Movement in the ventilation system. Converging on your position.
Let them take down that 3rd power terminal.
That did it. Now, watch it. That box fully charged.
You should have asked the designers for a bigger health bar. Who cares what dead people need? It sounds cool!
You know, I'm getting pretty good at this.
Unlock Central Command now, but Bishop's camped here. You'll have to get past him to reach me.
Oh, that's gonna lose. Guaranteed. stuff like that. You guys get paid to take naps? No one told me that. Here they come!
Looks like your registration plans are up in flames.
cares what Deadpool means? It sounds cool! There they are. Now that's funny!
I understand you think you're doing the right thing, but you're not. And I don't have time to explain why. Either back off or suffer the consequences. You're just making me stronger. Thanks for the lift! I'll deal with you in a minute. Try hard.
Watch it. Bishop absorbs energy.
Appreciate the energy boost.
Try damaging the power terminal while he's recharging. The energy spike might hurt him.
You really think that's gonna be enough to take me down? I can take anything you can, shall
Energy attacks only recharge him. Try something else. Hit both of the other terminals while he's charging. Energy attacks only recharge him. Try something else.
Thanks for the lift. Wall's the wall.
Watch it. Bishop absorbs energy.
You're just making me stronger. Give me a sec.
Shielding that terminal. Attack the other one.
I can take anything you can, shall Appreciate the energy boost. Damn it! You traitors need to back off now!
Bishop, have you... Oh, damn it. I knew I should have supervised this op personally. Next time, you turncoats won't be so lucky. You're criminals now, and you'll be treated as such until you agree to register. If you were smart, you'd stop this foolishness. But I can see you want to play this the hard way. So be it.
We've already enjoyed some victories in this conflict, but we knew we were going to be in for a tough fight. And it looks like Stark and S.H.I.E.L.D. are working overtime.
They've been rounding up unregistered heroes and criminals like there ain't no tomorrow. In fact, we hear they're running out of room to hold them all.
Intelligence obtained by Cable now indicates that the Pro-Reg forces have almost completed construction of a massive new detention facility in the negative zone. It appears that the only way to access this new prison is via a network of tightly guarded portals. Obviously, it sounds like a very secure facility.
Don't let that rattle you, though. More folks are joining our side every day, and there's no question we can win this thing.
Agreed. However, keeping our people out of that prison will be one of our top priorities going forward.
Good to have you here, team. Head to the briefing station when you're ready for your next assignment.
Hi. What can I do for you? The percentage of people locked in prison is an indicator of a society's health, or lack thereof. So I'd say this is a sad statement, if nothing else. It may be effective as a means of intimidation, but you can't let your enemy's posturing distract you from your goal. Of course, Luke and I have so much history. We're still very close friends today. That was a long time ago. Neither of us work that way anymore. And even back then, we were pretty discerning when it came to who we took money from. Sorry, I have to run. Bye for now.
Yo, what's up?
Never mind. Looks like one of the runaways just jumped in.
Yeah, seems like they were ready to rumble at the stroke of midnight, though. I was just lucky enough to make my case and still get away. Hell no, I can do the team player thing. Don't you worry. Oh yeah, don't you see it? I mean, which side has all the greedy industrialists, overpaid scientists, and government fat cats? Not ours. Look, I ain't no genius, but I can read the plays. This is just another case of the rich and powerful trying to stay that way. Anyway, good chatting. Gotta run.
Hey there. What can I do for you? I had, for a bit. Until I heard about Cap and his anti-registration movement. Then I realized I had to join the cause. Yes, but my new costume's been helping with that. I should be okay. I can't think of any of my old teammates who'd buddy up to Stark and S.H.I.E.L.D. right now, given what's been going on. Carlton's recent actions were completely out of character. I think he's seen the error of his ways now. Well, I've got some things to check on. Talk to you later.
What can I do for you? I don't think so. We might be outlaws and rebels, but we're not traitors. by winning over the people. Getting them to see that the Registration Act is wrong. Once we do that, we let the system correct itself. It's going to take a certain amount of faith. I hope you share mine.
We just got word that a number of our captured friends are about to be transferred to the negative zone. They'll be sent there using a trans-dimensional portal, which we've discovered is located deep in the Rikers Island Penitentiary. But they must be transferred to Rikers first via convoy. Our best bet to keep our friends out of that prison is to never let them get there in the first place. So, we'll be hitting that convoy hard as it passes through Hell's Kitchen.
Unfortunately, there's a complication. We have it on good authority that Stark and S.H.I.E.L.D. are bolstering their ranks with superpowered criminals. They're using some kind of nanite technology to control the behavior of these sociopaths.
Don't those reckless fools have any regard for the risks they're taking? The point is, we might run into these attack dogs during our rescue op. So watch your backs.
The convoy route is heavily defended. You'll need to clear out the anti-air emplacements, so our chopper can get a clear shot at the trucks. Then you can bust out our friends and get them to safety.
Liberty Squad, convoy is now approximately 4 clicks from your position. Looks like S.H.I.E.L.D. doubled their guard on the anti-aircraft guns. We can't strike the convoy by air until you clear out those gun emplacements. Hit them fast, hit them hard.
The money, honey. Damn. Can't raise them today. Signal's jammed.
We hijacked S.H.I.E.L.D. comm frequency and are sending all is well messages back to the convoy.
Wanna do rock,
Still on the
paper,
way,
scissors
so keep
instead?
moving. Down! All units, stay out of the zone until we get the all clear for Liberty! First set of guns down. Push forward and hit the rest. Combat drones. How many of these damn things do they have?
And to think you could have been home watching TV. You couldn't even make it to round 2?
Combat drones. How many of these damn things do they have?
2? 2? 2? 2? 2? 2? 2? 2? 2? 2? 2? 2? 2? 2? 2? 2? 2? 2? 2? 2? 2? 2? 2? 2? 2? 2? 2? 2? 2? 2? 2? 2? 2? 2? 2? 2? 2? 2? 2? 2? 2? 2? 2? 2? 2? 2? 2? 2? 2? 2? 2? 2? 2? 2? 2? 2? 2? 2? 2? 2? 2? 2? 2? 2? 2? 2? 2? 2? 2? 2? 2? 2? 2? 2? 2? 2? 2? 2? 2? 2? 2? 2? 2? 2? 2? 2? 2? 2? 2? 2? 2? 2? 2? 2? 2? 2? 2? 2? 2? 2? 2? 2? 2? 2? 2? 2? 2? 2? 2? 2? 2? 2? 2? 2
We can risk getting closer now. Stand clear, we'll make a path for you. Convoy right on schedule. Should be here in a few minutes.
Radio's still down. Get some firepower up here fast.
Heroes fight fair! Which is why I'm carrying you well.
On the same side. Unless there's big bucks in registering, forget it.
I might be in charge of handling supervillains while the so-called heroes battle it out, but I bet I'll get a bonus for stopping you traitors. Even if you do beat me, you're still going up against all of S.H.I.E.L.D. Your cause is hopeless. Enough talking. I've got other ways.
My theme song.
And to think you could have been home watching TV.
Gun across the street, Liberty. Then you'll need to hit the high line.
Reloading!
That's what happened.
Ha! I love beating up good guys. It feels so good.
Rooftop secure. Use that crane to reach the high line. Once it's clear, ambush will be a go. You're in position on the high line. Clear out the guns before the convoy shows up.
You can't tell the good guys from the bad guys. Just what I like.
You're in my way.
We're clear, and just in time. Disable that convoy. Great shooting, Lieutenant. Convoy stopped, and prisoners are escaping on foot from the disabled transport. You're up, Liberty. We can't let those other transports escape. Take them offline so we have time to get our people out.
That's your warning shot.
Making progress, Liberty. Hit the other transport.
I'm hot. You're not.
Once those transports are down, we'll have time to get our people out.
What back up here!
We're on it. I've got just the girl for you.
Had to put you down.
Heads up. Looks like S.H.I.E.L.D. just brought in one of those mind-controlled criminals we heard about.
You were expendable. Feeling weak.
Stay down, ugly! And get a manicure while you're at it. Jeez. Nice to see you fighting bad guys for a change, Matchstick. What was little Miss Fake Nails up to? I heard something about that through the grapevine. Didn't believe they'd actually do it, though. But like I told Reed, I don't want any part of this war you got going on. But that'd be the same thing as...
S.H.I.E.L.D. force is coming for you. I don't think they care if Ben gets caught in the crossfire either.
Anybody asks, I'll tell them you put up a heck of a fight.
I brought the big gun.
Sheesh, here we go again. She just got herself a great egg robbery from yours truly.
Need some help.
She's patching up those spots somehow. Maybe it's this all day if we don't bust them.
Futures.
guys are out of control. I almost hate to think of them winning with the stuff they're pulling. Yeah, you ain't whistling Dixie. Okay, kid, you talked me into it. Let me know what I can do to help.
Sorry to interrupt, but we've got trouble. S.H.I.E.L.D. finally figured out we were intercepting their communications. Iron Man's on his way, approaching fast.
I can make sure these folks get out okay if you can handle old Shellhead.
Sounds like a plan. Liberty Squad, get back up to the rooftops. Keep Iron Man away from the convoy until our people are in the clear.
Step lively. You can keep up, can't you?
Did I give you heartburn?
Your friends are not getting away from us. Thanks for being such good sports and playing along. You must have realized that you're all far more valuable targets than anyone in that convoy. No, I'm a better businessman than that. Why would I negotiate when my side holds the most sizable assets? Speaking of which... Now don't play too rough with your new toys, Hank.
Aw, you never let me have any fun.
Yellow Jacket, you deal with him. Try to keep Iron Man away from our friends.
I hope you like the negative side.
Hit him wherever you can. He's vulnerable.
Dying over here!
Still think you made the right choice.
Hit him wherever you can. Building coming down. en route.
Looks like you guys got a little problem.
Come on, let's see if we can't heat things up a bit for our big and tall friend.
down their biggest guns, but you bought time for our people to escape. Now it's your turn. Get out of there while you can. I just wish I could see Maria Hill's face right now.
The increasingly desperate actions of the pro-reg leadership make it clear our resistance movement is working. It's just a matter of time before public opinion turns firmly in our favor, and the Registration Act becomes history. However, it's not over yet. Stark and S.H.I.E.L.D. have already proven they'll stop at nothing to try to break us. We must remain ready to face them at any moment, while also doing whatever we can to protect the public during this chaotic time.
I know it's been intense, but we can't afford to rest much around here. Take a breather. Then when you're ready, head to the briefing station.
Lock and load.
Hello there. We're having a hard time getting a list together, or even a rough number, but it's probably in the dozens by now. And the media continue to do little to expose it. They're practically cheering it on. We need to stay focused on winning this thing. And that means swaying public opinion enough to change the law. Thanks. We need to have faith in the people.
Hi there. How are you doing? If we don't register, they'll throw us in jail. So the way we see it, this is our fight too. We all have to do our part.
It is true. However, I must tell you that the journey is not always pleasant for those who choose. Travel through the Dark Force dimension can expose you to fear beyond your imagining.
Well, good talking with you. Bye for now.
Med-team's ready to deploy.
Hey, what's up? Not today, but yeah. Heard from Jess yesterday. She's safe. So's the baby. Thanks for asking. Thanks. We gotta stand up for what's right. I wouldn't be here if I didn't. I'd like it if it involved pounding some of these punks into a pulp. But Cap's right. The only way to really win is to get that law changed. Hey, I got stuff to do. Later.
All prisoner calls are monitored by Rikers Island Penitentiary staff. You have 5 minutes.
Mr. Baldwin, is that you?
Yeah. Did you get the costume design?
Yes, but I had a question about it.
Make it fast. They don't give me much time on the phone.
Well, the insult.
Hello. Nothing they're not already covering in the media. Damn freaks are actually being idolized. It's sick. It's discouraging, but public opinion is fickle. We can swing it our way, given enough time. I think it can be done. It's certainly a simpler conflict than I'm used to. No time travel or clones, just a straight-up fight. I'm a realist. I know it won't be easy, but Cap knows his stuff. Sorry, I have some business to attend to. See you later.
tonight at